Grand rising to all the gods and the goddesses, the beautiful soul, the most powerful soul, carbon melanated beings. You are great, you're powerful, you're supreme, you are God. Never forget this. Always have this in your mind that you are superior, right? You are the manifester of all that is. You see that is around you every single day, anything that is of nature. This is who you are. We are ascending even greater, right? I posted this on TikTok. Like, first of all, look at the flame. Look at the flame of the candle. That's a star. That's like a brilliance. Not necessarily a star, but it's symbolic to it, right? Because stars, we know stars don't exist. Planets, it's just planets. Whenever that you see in the sky, whatever that you see in the sky is not stars, but planets. But anyway, look at how the candle is, right? Look at how the candle is. Look at how beautiful the reflection is. Look at what's coming out of my fingers, right? Look at what's coming out of my fingers, right? This energy. I want to do it this side so that you don't think that it's just a candle, right? I'm doing it this side as well. And the flame is showing itself. This is me ascending into another level. I'm not the only one I'm not the only one. So many of you are ascending high and great, right? This morning I was outside with my sister, and I was like, literally, like, my body was like, I felt like taking off out of this planet, just coming out of this dimension. That's what happened. And I told my sister, and she was like, wow, that's amazing, My sister loves everything that I say. She always listens to me, and she takes all the lessons and the guidance, which I always give whenever I spread the truth and enlightenment. Because as much as I'm doing it to you, I'm doing it with my family as well, and they are growing slowly into it, and which is great. I mean, like, it's very hard for you to actually change your whole entire family, but if the whole family is built and born into it, into spirituality, then it just makes everything much more easier. So it is what it is, man. We are ascending, you are ascending. You don't want to reject all of this energy, this power, this atmosphere. Because as I told a lot of your guys, which this video is about, that next week, today I think is today is the 6th of May, right? Today is the 6th of May. Yesterday I made a video and I was telling you guys on TikTok that next week the Stargate portal, right, of the Aquarius age is gonna be more intense, right? And I actually even advise people on my YouTube, on my Twitter account, that it is time for you guys to prepare for 7 days raw fasting, the raw 7 days fasting, right? My fasting, my kind of a fasting that is so brilliant and powerful, that takes in part of meditation, manifestations, doing all the things that you want to manifest, and take advantage of the portals to actually help and assist you as it upgrades your DNA. You don't want to be a part of it when now you become in a mental state which you don't understand. It'll like literally make you go through this depression and this energy. Depression does not exist, but it is the only way. It's one of the ways which I can actually explain it to you so that you can understand. I don't want to go deep into what is depression, because I end up making you guys feeling confused. However, those energies, when they are so much on you as a burden, and having this power over you, not being light already, then it'll affect you, right? When this Stargate portal starts to be active. Remember that the Aquarius age started long time ago, right? And it was still in a mental state, okay, trying to prepare people, as the Mother Earth as well was in her mental structure, to actually change the things which have to change in this reality. So then now it's going closer and is coming deep and strong, and is about to actually become physical. This is the 5th dimension, right? The 5th dimension is actually now coming to make people to have the intertwine and connect in a physical way, to the point that now you become complete as an embodiment of this dimension, so that you can actually take off into higher dimensions. It's only a few selected people that are going to be part of the 5th dimension, of course, and as the people which are coming new or are new into this dimension, others are also excelling into higher dimensions. It could be that you're gonna move into into the sixth dimension. It could be that you're gonna move to the seventh dimension. It could be that you're gonna move to the eighth dimension, right? It's all about how you've been healing yourself, how conscious you have been, and how you were practicing your spirituality all the time. And this again is not a competition, right? It is not a competition. No matter how high you can ascend, in a conscious mind, we are still the same, right? This collective consciousness, it builds up the whole entire world, the whole entire galaxies, the whole entire cosmos, right? The whole entire energies or energy grid, right? That is crystallized in connecting you to the higher power of yourself within, not outside of you, but inside of you, where you find the Godhood, the God who you are, right? The supreme deity, which is your higher self. We are waking up to this realization and reality to detach from anything that is of attachment, because it always has a way to hold us back. Even myself as a grandmaster or anybody else that's there, a full ascended master, you are having this trouble. I'm having this. I have to deal with this attachment trouble every single day, man. I don't want to come here and act as if I'm perfect. I'm all of that and not and whatnot, right? Because part of myself, as I have incarnated in this earth, is to come back and help heal the whole entire planet first, and to make sure that everybody is also on the same grid in actually healing themselves and increase and raise their vibration, so that your DNA can be bettered, so that you can also be intertwined in this high vibration force, which is what you're supposed to be from the beginning of times, right? So this is just trying to make you guys to be on that level of enlightenment, okay? That's part of me why I incarnated on this earth, is to help you. I'm not the only one. It is a lot of us who have incarnated back. It's only a matter of remembering who you are. I, as myself, Ra, the living sun consciousness, is here right in front of you, helping the whole entire world elevate. You know, actually, me standing here in front of you is actually a bonus that I'm even making these videos. I was always behind the scenes, always behind the scenes, hiding myself, acting as if I'm just this normal person who knows nothing about this enlightenment, until the time came and presented itself, and I had to choose whether or not I expose myself, or I just keep on working from behind the scenes. I'm telling you, man, every single day you're looking at the sun, you know that you're looking at me and you're looking at your own reflection, right? And I want you guys to raise your vibration and be gods. Whose God are you? Not my God. I'm not your God. You are your own self-God. I am my own self-God. Everybody that is a carbon person is their own self-God. This is not a matter of me saying that I'm God. You should actually start to worship me. Never worship anybody or anything. The only people that are supposed to worship you are human beings, right? And you know who are human beings. You are God. There's humanity. There's godnity. Okay? So it's it's just awesome, man. Like the energies are actually are growing up, and they're becoming even stronger every single day. Especially when you do your sun gazing, which I always tell you guys, never make a mistake, right? If you cannot meditate, do well in sun gazing, sunbathing all the time. Take off your shirt, be shirtless, be naked, be in the sun. Let your frequency and your vibration increase very strong and profound, man. You'll never be the same ever again. Instead, you will upgrade your DNA to the highest strand, right? You're supposed to reach the 12th strand. After the 12th strand, there's more to it. It's just really amazing, okay? It is just really amazing. So let me just explain this, right? I had a traveling experience. I shared this on TikTok, and I told you guys, if you're watching on my TikTok videos, and I told you that I was in this there was like a shimmering, watery, right, mesmerizing shape of a portal that is a Stargate of the Aquarius age, the water that is there to cleanse and absorb anything that is of a negative, low vibration state, to actually take it off this grid and to live among the pure essence of light, which will help to make sure that they cross over as they walk into this Aquarius age, to be part of this energy, to be part of this influence, and to be part of this Stargate portal, right? So the whole entire matrix, or the whole entire system, or anything that is of a material tool that works so hard to destroy godnity or humanity, the Stargate portal was absorbing all of that and destroying it and crushing it. Like literally, it was crushed down to the point that you could tell that this was just nothing at all when it comes to the Stargate portal. So it was like cleansing and wiping off everything that is not of nature, and it was leaving behind anything that is of nature. And it was also taking forth together with the people who are having the low vibration state, right? To actually take them and leave them into this lowest vibration world, where now is the vibrational energy that is hell, right? That is of low vibration frequencies, where evil things and evil deeds take place. Those people were taken off this grid into this lower state of a vibration. Because currently, right now, we are changing this whole entire earth into the higher vibration. Therefore, the people which are not part of it are not supposed to be here. They won't be able to bear with these energies because it will automatically reject them. So then they'll have to stay behind on this earth, but in a different dimension, not from this one. So I was like, everywhere I go, the Stargate portal was all over, above, underneath, sideways, and a part of it was also following me, because I was like collecting each and everybody which I know in a mental state that they are ready for this, as they've ascended or they've raising the frequencies in vibration high. They are ready for this. I was putting them in such locations, right, as I was teleporting from one dimension to from one place to another, getting them prepared so that when the portal comes close forth to them, it is able to actually make them pass over properly to be a part of this energy and frequency, right? So it was really just amazing, man. And a lot of it, there was just so many children. They were so young and beautiful, brilliance, and like a rainbow nation, right? So I then told everybody, as I actually was done with this traveling state, I was then like advising people, everybody needs to actually take part on the Ra 7 days fasting, because I don't want you guys to actually not be prepared. I mean, you are following me, and I'm it is within my right and to make sure that you guys, you don't miss out anything, right? Any downloads, any information, any upgrades, so that when things happen, they just happen easy. So I want you guys, when this portal becomes active, right, to have this energy ready for you to actually be a part of it, so that you can make it easy for yourself to ascend even higher and greater, right? This is what I want for you. So I'm still proposing this. If you're new in this channel, you're watching this video, and you want to get to understand how to do this meditation, is going to start next week. Remember, today is the 6th of May. I just hope that I'm right. You know, I'm not good in dates and all of that and time, because in my world does not exist at all. Anyway, I just hope today is the 6th of May. Next week, right? From next week, Monday up until Sunday, you are to join. Again, this is up to you, right? If you don't feel like doing it, it's also okay, right? But if you feel like you want to do it, then you can do it. And actually, it's not even a dry fasting, right? You eat at least like two times a day. But in how you eat, you'll just go to the video that is written Ra 7 days fasting, look up into it and read everything. If you are unable to watch the whole entire video, just go to the description. The information is there on how to do this 7 days fasting. This is what I want for you guys. Honestly speaking, right? I want you guys to raise your vibration and frequencies high, because every time you do this, you are helping the people which are not well versed into this energy. You are helping the energy around your community or area, wherever you are, to actually now get into people to have this such interest in actually finding them. This is you part of healing the whole entire energy, healing the energies that are imbalanced, healing the energies that are within your DNA that are imbalanced as well, making sure that your DNA is getting in tune with the higher self that connects you with your whole DNA of the family. And this is what I want for you. I mean, the DEA has to actually be active to that advantage. so that you can make things much more easy for yourself. We have to ascend higher than this. The more we ascend, it is the more we have complete control of all the elements, the vibration, and the energies of this earth. We are able to make anything possible because the power is within you. Your mental state, you get your mental state sharp, nothing will actually be in front of you to stop you, to have a limit in order for you to be your complete self. And this is what I want for you. So I'm advising you guys, next week from Monday up until Sunday, you will have you have to do your raw 7 days fasting. This is the fasting which I introduced, which many people find it so suitable to do, right? It's not really hard to do this. I've actually made it more easier for you guys, there's an intention when you do this meditation. Part of it is with the things that you're wishing for, that you want to manifest in your life, that you want to crack, you are able to make them possible, and taking advantage of the portals when they activate, they open up, so that you can use this energy to best serve you and your whole entire family and your DNA. We are coming close. I am telling you, we are coming close whereby people are going to start exercising their abilities. We're going to see people that are going to be floating high, flying, disappearing. And the system won't have control over that. They won't. They've tried the best as they can, but they're not going to be successful. I know that they're going to fail dismally. I mean, they've already failed. I made a video about, you must check it out, the 33rd feet tall, right? And I was telling you guys that the reason why I keep on posting the number 33, that is the dimension level of which I am, right? When it comes to my soul. And when I was traveling, I had to actually now be one with my higher self. That is 33rd, right, feet tall being, okay? I even told you that we still have those beings around us. I always see them. I always see them, right? And me being one with it now has now manifested me into the greater energy. I was even surprised that I actually now became one with it, because I wasn't supposed to, right? Part of my abilities which I ingested in are hidden them. I took them away from myself, because there was a time whereby I nearly killed somebody else with these abilities. So I had to bury them very far in my brain, even for me not to reach them, because it really does not make sense for me to have all such abilities and powers in this dimension. Remember that even though I'm here as a god, sometimes you get this emotion and you want to react a certain way. And because I know myself, I think that I did the best thing by burying those abilities far deep in my head. The only abilities that are left are few, which I won't mention, that are very essential to me and to help you and to channel the whole entire world with the entities that are of light to actually connect and help Earth to actually be upgraded into the greater level, right? So those are the few abilities which are left behind that are essential, that I have to use to upgrade people and to make so much healing to take place on this earth. As a living sun consciousness that you see every single day in the sky, that is within your stomach as you speak, and everybody else as well, because that's who you are. You are the photon energy that is so powerful, a superconductor that is able to purify and make anything possible, especially once you put your mind to it and the focus to it. Never doubt yourself, man. You are supreme. You are the deity, which they always talk about. The people that are always being advertised in your television, in your movies all the time, superheroes, this is who you are. That's who you are. That is how your DNA is and always reacts to such situations. And that's why the system is afraid of you. They don't want you to wake up. They want you to actually wait for a savior, which is going to be a program way to even control you, not to be better advanced. Because remember, if I want you to advance, if I don't want you to advance, I'll do anything to stop you. Typical example. Do you mean to tell me that if gangsters were to stop what they are doing, the police will have a job? No, they wouldn't. So they will try to keep up the good work so that those gangsters are always doing the very same thing so that the police can have employment. Do you think that if they were going to make a medication that's going to make you immortal or turn your health to be immune to the point that nothing ever again affects you, will the doctors have jobs and opportunities every single day and get paid? No, they wouldn't. They wouldn't. So they would rather make sure that you guys get sick all the time. They give you the food that is poisonous so that you can always go back to the hospital and pay up your bills and use those medications, which are drugs to you, to be performed so that you keep on repeating the one and the same thing all the time, every single day. The more you go to the doctors are able to have jobs and opportunities so that they can be paid. This is a program. Do you mean to think that your political government, if they were to give you everything that you're actually asking for, you'd actually want more from them? Because you know now that you're situated, you're in this position that you don't need anything from the government. It has properly given you everything that you need. So they would rather make sure that you always cry for something, you always strike for something. This is a program. Do you think that if your car, which you are driving right now, you mean to tell me that they'll make your car to actually never encounter any such accidents? Whenever that you hit another car, your car is still the same and brilliant and beautiful. Do you think that they'll rather give you a car like that, or they'll give you a car which will be self-destructive, or you destructing it to the point that you have to go back to the mechanics or even get a new car? This is generating wealth for these people. Do you think that if they were to give you a car like this, you would actually go back and buy another car? No, you wouldn't. This is just a system. And they're doing everything so hard to make sure that you stay programmed. They make sure that education keeps on going on. You mean to tell me if they gave you this knowledge, wisdom, and understanding, you would know you would actually need more? Because if I'm your school, if I'm the school to you and education, what I'm giving you are real tools. I've actually boosted you. You don't even need to watch this video if you've been watching me for the longest of time. You know what you need to do, who you really are. Now, do you mean to tell me that if they were to make an education to be like that, you go back to that same education system? Because you know that now you got everything that you need. All you got to do is do your self-meditation, inner working, inner healing, then everything will be okay. So they would rather give you education whereby it separates people to the point that everybody keeps on recycling the very same education coming back so that they can generate that wealth. This creates job opportunities for them. In other ways, the teachers or the people that are teaching your children, they don't give a damn, man. They don't care. They just want a salary and go back home. They don't even check the manual script, what they're actually giving your children. They don't do that. They'll be like, oh, okay, today we're teaching children about homosexuality, that it is good. All right, okay, let's just give it to them. They're just gonna do that. Listen, I'm sorry, I'm not attacking anybody, but I'm totally against this thing that there are people which now today education is teaching people how to become homosexuals. When this thing's supposed to be something which you feel you grew up into, like a nature. Don't get this wrong. I'm not trying to attack anybody. I have gay friends, right? I have nothing against gays. You get what I'm saying? But I'm just saying that it is another thing now then when the teachers at school are teaching children about homosexuality, how good it is, how you should be like that. It is not fair, man. It is not fair. So in other words, the teachers or whoever that's giving this knowledge on the school education system, they don't give a damn, man. I remember I cracked this when I was in grade 5. I remember. I was looking at the teachers. I was like, okay, so this is a teacher, and the teacher is teaching me this and that, is teaching all of us. All right. Everybody's paying attention. Oh, okay, that's good. I'm like, but does this teacher even think about what is it that she or he is teaching me? I'm like, the teacher's got a car. Wow, driving a beautiful car. And there's a salary. I was like, no, man, this is programming. This teacher doesn't care about me. He's hungry. He wants to eat, fill up his stomach. That's when I cracked the whole entire education system, man, at grade 5. In grade 5, I remember. That's when I cracked this whole thing. I know it sounds crazy, but it is what it is. It is the truth. So, we are in the system. And these people want to do anything they can to make sure that the system stays the same. Because if everything that I've mentioned, from hospital, policemen, education system. If all of that were to stop, and the government position, if people were to stop giving all those things attention, do you think that the system will actually even survive a day? No, it wouldn't. It wouldn't at all. It wouldn't at all. So they are trying the best as they can to give people poisonous food, to make sure people stay programmed, to make people think that in order for you to earn a living, you have to go around the 12 years education. Children are gonna boycott school and be like, listen, we are tired of this, man. People are gonna lose. Listen, people are gonna stop working because people are waking up, and the system is trying so hard, even though it knows that it has failed already. But the system is trying every single day to keep people brainwashed and programmed, because it has got nothing to do but to do that. So where do you stand? What I want for you is to be enlightened, to be great, man, to be the supreme deity of your higher self. It doesn't matter who you are. It doesn't matter if you're blue, if you're red, if you're black, if you're orange, if you're purple. It doesn't matter what you do. But the most important thing is actually understanding these energies and becoming one with them, so that you can be able to walk the straight path which your inner guides have been trying to tell you to do that. Every single time you get a chance, I want you to raise your vibration and frequencies high. I want you to join this Ra 7 days fasting. And when the portal will be active and highly vibrational, you will understand where you stand, who you are, on what level you are on your vibration, and you will be in tune with your higher self. Finally, because that's what you came here to do. You're not here to please your girlfriend, your boyfriend, your partner. No, man. You're not here to please me or anybody else. You are here to see through that you help. You heal your higher self, your energies and your guides, so that by the time has come, you are able to actually get out of this planet for good and be on the higher vibration and states. Through your mental power. Look at this. Look at this reflection. Look at this. Just look at this. And that's what I want for everybody. Please make sure that you love and like this video. It is important. If you're watching this video, make sure that you like and love this video. It is important. The algorithm is against people like us. I'm just going to be honest with you, man, without fear or favor. They don't want people like us who are spreading enlightenment and the truth to the mass, because we are a problem to the system. They don't want us. So the algorithm is built to make sure that when such messages are being put out there, their video doesn't even go up high. So in order for the video to go up and high, to reach as many people as it can, you have to like this video. This goes without saying. You like this video, the algorithm has no choice but to push it, whether they like it or not. The more it reaches people, the greater we become enlightened. Don't keep this information to yourself only, please. Let it be spread across all internet, and even if it means that you have to take this video and post it out there, it is okay. Let the enlightenment words spread out. And every time you come across each and everybody's else enlightenment videos, make sure that you like that video. Make sure that you push that video so that it can be seen. We are becoming in a collective consciousness, and we have begun to be unstoppable. What you just noticed, or you just came up to be, there's more to it. You're going to be seeing amazing things on this earth. Keep looking into the sky day and night. Do your sun gazing every single time, man. Every single time. The day will come where the sun will shine all time. There won't be clouds in the sky. They won't even stand a chance. And other races will just disappear. I love you so much. Love and light.